Check out this amazing collection, fresh to the hobby, 20 different PC796 baseball postcards that we just purchased here at justcollect.com. It's highlighted by some of the best ball players of the era, including Ty Cobb, Honus Wagner, Christy Mathewson, Walter Johnson, Eddie Plank, and of course, my favorite card of the set, the Ty Cobb and Honus Wagner dual card. Berkeley and his lovely wife were cleaning out a family's house in 1979. Some of the other family took the front of the house, they took the back of the house.
I was assigned to the one room. I went back, I opened this old secretary desk and I found a tin. And when I opened the tin, I found the cards. I looked at the cards and knew that they were, old. My father and my brother were cleaning out other things at the house, taking items like this to a flea market. I chose to keep these.
He didn't know what they were worth. And as Berkeley mentioned to me during our meeting, there was no internet. There was no easy way for him to determine what he had and what they were worth.
Decided to take them to a couple card shows, couple card dealers. At that point in time, this was probably early 80s. Nobody had any idea what these cards were. They had never seen anything like it. Couldn't tell me what the value was. And at that time, they weren't interested in even, making a deal with them.
And so they decided, because of his familiarity with baseball, he recognized some of the names, he would simply put them in, not a safety deposit box, but you heard me correctly, a home lock box. And I asked him, how safe was that really? And his wife is looking at me, Leighton, we're really happy the cards made it till today because, let's be honest, it wasn't exactly a great safe. It was the kind of place you'd put like a love letter from, an ex-girlfriend or something like that.
Somewheres in the 1990s, my son came home and I was showing him these cards and he said, well, let's look them up. Some of them at that time were selling for several $1,000s. So I decided I'd put them back in the lockbox and we'd keep them for a while. And here recently, we are starting to downsize our house. Went to a family dinner and our nephew had just worked with the guys here at Just Collect. He thought they were very above board, straight shooters.
And what we loved about the collection, as he's revealing to me the story, each card was meticulously put in a sandwich bag, and that sandwich bag was put into a manila envelope. And so as I'm going through one after another, I knew right away, you could see the goosebumps on my arm, that the cards were real, they were authentic, and they were fantastic.
And they sent us a very reasonable offer, and we ended up here making the deal.
In fact, at the end, and this was really, really cool, we were referred to this family by someone else who had sold us some cards before. So we were paying a finder's fee to Scott, who referred this family to us, and we all collaborated together. Scott doesn't know he's getting a finder's fee. So the family that sold us the cards is actually going to present Scott with his finder's fee. If you ever have any vintage cards and you're not sure what they are, you could always go to our website at justcollect.com, fill out a free appraisal form. If you want to see the full story on this collection, go to our blog at blog.justcollect.com. Thanks for tuning in today, and I hope you enjoyed this collection.